I was just talking for a fucking hour, so need some water. Introduction. So this is probably going to be the last series of guide videos I do for the season, at least until further notice, because this is just updating and making a little bit more concise videos that are already out about Majin Buu. This isn't really anything new. This is just reiterating stuff that's already known. But this video I didn't actually make yet. And this is just a character overview. I never got the chance to make a straight up overview of Majin Buu and why you should or shouldn't play him. And you know, just looking over exactly what the dude does. So let's just get into that. Here's the paragraph I have. Majin Buu is a character that breaks the game. To explain what I mean, let's say there's 4 game states in a game. I'm going to call them game states. There is neutral, the combo, the knockdown, and the block string. Alright, that's 4 states normally. You're playing neutral, you're like this, you're just fucking around, blah, 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 blah. You have the combo, right, self-explanatory, blah, 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 blah. You have the knockdown, where you hit them, right, and get your safe jump or whatever. And let's say you get that, and now you're in a block string. So those are the 4 game states. Those are the 4 things that will happen in this game, generally. So Majin Buu, what I say is he allows you to skip a game state is, let's say you won neutral, right? You got the hit, and you're doing your combo. So that is 2 game state. 1, 2. Now this, hold on. What just happened there? You didn't get a knockdown. You went right into the block string, and you got your mix-up. So you skipped essentially 2 game states of the game using that setup. Majin Buu lets you do that. That's very strong. That is what this character does. That's what makes this character unique, really. That is his big trait right now. Aside from that, he's generally called a mix-up character because, well, he skips the game states, obviously. He gives you the mix-up. But also, he gets, like, he has a lot of tricky ways to mix people up. Like, let's say you do this. Right, you get a tick throw auto combo. You have things like this 2M, which will actually vacuum them out of the corner. So let's say you're in Spark, you can get something nasty like that. His standing medium is an overhead. Right? He has these moves that are designed to be like a cross-up or a same side. He has this that sets up the triple overhead. He has this that sets up a 50-50 on block. He has really good level 3 Oki. Like, let's look at the frame advantage for this level 3. "40 frames. 40 frames. And it looks like they're at a pretty good distance away. But let me just show off. This is for another video, but let me just show off just how strong this is. Hold on. Hold on a second. This is real. This is real shit. Hold on. That empty low is a fucking meaty. That's crazy. He gets really good level 3 Oki. That's just mid-screen. That's just mid-screen. So, it's very clear that he's intended to be a character that gets a lot of mix-ups, right? You have the throw auto combo. You have this being an overhead. You have other things that mix people up. You got the fat setups. He's a mix-up character. That is why you play this character. You don't play this character because of his damage or his meter gain or his fucking neutral. You play him because he mixes people. That's why you play him. It's also very clear that he's intended to be a point character. Even though I run him mid and a lot of teams run him mid, that's for a different reason. It's very clear that he wants to have assists and he wants to have meter. and he wants to... He's greedy. This is what he is. He is a greedy character. He's a character that demands attention from an assist to get a mix-up. He demands attention from an assist to extend his combos and make his combos do the maximum potential they could. He's a character that demands meter so that he can get his gimmick mix-up, which is the fat throw, right? Half a bar. That's not a lot of meter, but he still demands the meter, right? That's the kind of character he is. So he's naturally sort of this point character, because not only does he take, well, he doesn't actually give that much back, because his assists aren't that good. He doesn't have very good assists. This is just like a standard pop-up that's a projectile that doesn't beat beams, and it only has 20 frames of block stun. So that's like a half-decent assist. You have this, that's slow startup, slower than a beam, and only has 18 frames of block stun like base Vegeta does. And it has like the niche use of giving some characters like restand mix-ups or something, which I can't even do with Bardock, but anyway. Yeah, so he doesn't have very strong support. So it's very clear that he wants to be at the front and center to abuse other good support, right? He likes abusing the beam. He likes abusing Bardock A for the mix-up. He likes abusing a high block stun to get 50-50. He likes abusing Gotenks tracking assist to get combo extension. So it's just very clear that he wants to be a character that has everything, but doesn't really want to give back. So he's greedy. I call him a greedy character. So, why should you play him? He's so greedy. He's such a greedy character. First, most obvious reason, mix-ups. He has strong mix-ups. He's a character that gets really good mix-ups. This is a 50-50. He has this on block. He has this that's very tricky. He has this. Hold on. He has this that's very tricky. He has this that's very tricky. And he has the fat throw. So he has a lot of good mix-ups. If you play this character, you probably want to play him for the mix-ups. But let's say that you just play him because you like him and you want to find something else, right? Second, he has very, very strong neutral. He actually has really, really good neutral. Let's look at this for a second. Right up close. The first Ki Blast has 11 frame startup on this. And they're extremely fast. I think these are the same speed tied with Team Gohan for like fastest ground Ki Blasts or something like that. And his air Ki Blasts are also really good. He has SSJ Vegeta sniping angle, right? And also they spread, so you cover a lot of area with this. And they have really fast recovery. Look at how fast I can recover off of this. I'm just gonna buffer backdash. Look at that. That's nothing. Look at that shit. And not only that, he has, this is a frame 1 air DP. He has this that goes 3/4 of the screen. And is, I know it's safe. Let me see the exact number. -3, sometimes -4 on block. That's very good. He has big air heavies that control space. Right? Look at how big this shit is. Covers a lot of space. He has great neutral. That's another reason you might want to play this character, right? 3. Actually, his assist value. And I know I just said his assists are kind of lame, but let's say you have a character like Videl. Now, let's say you're a Videl player and you just like mix-ups. You like mix-up characters. You like Videl. So you want to play Majin Buu because he also has mix-ups. Videl is a character that's a unique kind of exception to the case, where she can decently abuse Majin Buu's B assist, because she's a character that can get decent restand mix off of it, right? Just off the top of my head, I know she can get a tick grab 50-50, and she can get stuff in the corner. She can get stuff with like the flip in the corner. I'm just going to show that off real quick. So yeah, restand mix. Can you not block? Restand mix. Hold on, that was wrong. There we go. That is the tick throw. And she also gets things like this in the corner, right? Hold on, that's not what I wanted. Come on. Yeah, let me get this. I didn't get my backdash. Look at that. You get this. You can get... well, he's really fucking tall, so maybe not. I was gonna say you get a cross up, but and you also get like a low. You can get that high, to meaty or whatever. There you go. So she gets decent stuff off of that. And another reason to run the B assist is if your character gets DHC synergy with it, which she also does. So let's do this as an example. Some characters can get a setup using that off their super. Adult Gohan can level up and get an Air Dragon Rush after his super. So other things like that are other reasons to play him for his assist. My dog is scratching my closet floor. He sleeps in there. And the A assist. The reason why I picked A assist on my team, for example, is because A assist is like a worse change the future. So people that like change the future on their team. Some characters can get a tick throw auto combo grab with him, like UI Goku can do that with the A assist because it's low block stun. It hides the Dragon Rush circle pretty decently, and I'm gonna show that off just real quick right now. I made that point in other videos, I think.
Imagine the tastiest breakfast
but
sandwich you've ever
let me show that off right now.
Okay, now imagine it's
It covers a very significant portion of the Dragon Rush circle,
unbelievably delicious
right?
and protein-packed.
Look at how much got covered by that.
It is. The all-new Impossible
Decent bit.
Breakfast sandwich from Starbucks
And
is
while
made
it's
with
not
impossible
unreactable,
breakfast
it
sauce,
certainly
avocado,
makes the
cheddar
job a
cheese,
little
and
bit tougher,
cage-free
especially
fried
considering
egg.
on character. I'm just gonna get
This is
Jiren because
not
he's
breakfast as usual.
a little bit shorter. Then it's low block stun. You get something like a cross up, right? You get frame trap 2M. You could die off that. You can get tick throw. You can get another assist. You can do another assist and get a 50-50 or something, right? So there's a lot of things to consider about whether or not his assists are good for your team. They're not really horrible assists. They're just very, very specific, if that makes any sense. So, yeah, that would be the third reason you would ever play this character. And the fourth reason... Do I have a fourth reason? No. Alright, now reasons you would not play him. I know most people would make videos only going over the strengths because they want you to play the character. They want to self-advertise their character or something. But, I'm going to go over the reasons you don't want to, because I think it's important to know what the weaknesses of the character are before you make the decision. One, he's very hungry. He's a greedy character, I said that. He's very greedy, hungry boy. And he's obviously hungry. Look at this. Look at how they fucking designed him. Look at this character. They wanted Majin Buu to be just like he is in the show. Very hungry and greedy. He's hungry for your resources. He's hungry for your meter and your assists and your fucking, yeah, those. But, yeah, so a lot of people would not want to play this character because he takes a lot of resources to properly manage and to play at the top level he can play at, right? Like, you need meter and you need assists and you need all that kind of shit to get his best things. The fat throw requires a half a bar and an assist to get the best mix, right? To get the 50-50, you need a high block stun and you need this EX, that's a half a bar. To get level 3 Oki, you need meter. To get things like that, you need to... Things like this, you need to... most of the time when you get that, you're mid-screen in a fat toss setup. But, whatever, that's not... You need an assist to set up the tick throw. Right, you need a lot of resources, and that could turn some people off. 2, his combos can be a tiny bit execution heavy for people just starting out the game, or people not used to a character that does stuff like this. Right. So if you maybe find combos like this, like that, or maybe like this. Hold on, I didn't get the super jump. Look at that. I'm already fucking up. Or combos like that, just a little bit too tricky, then maybe he's not for you. Big example, his mid-screen re-jump, a lot of people find a little bit tricky. The optimal one, not just the, you know, that one, but there's his optimal one that looks like this. Right, and some people find that a little bit too difficult. So that might be a turnoff for playing this character. It's just his combos might be a little bit too intimidating, you could say. And also, he requires execution for the mix-up, right? This is not an auto-timed mix-up. If you do a combo and you call Bardock, you have to manually time Bardock and get the mix-up, right? It's not like you do this and just get the mix-up every time for free, right? You gotta time it. And that can be a challenge, and it could turn people off from playing him. Because then, alternatively, you play a character like Kid Buu, and you don't gotta do shit. It's easy as fuck. Or, auto times. You play a character like Base Vegeta with Kid Buu. You just fucking terminate people. But, yeah. Execution. Weak support, like I said again, that could be a big reason you don't want to play him. Some people just do not like his fucking assists, and that's okay. If he has weak support, you probably shouldn't run him on your team. I think a good Buu team needs to have characters that benefit from his assists. A good team in general. All three characters should benefit from each other's assists. There should be a good balance of how much people benefit from each other on a good team. And he's kind of hard to do that, because he likes very specific things, you could say. Hold on. I can't even fucking air dash, holy shit. Yeah. So those are a couple of his strengths. Those are a couple of his weaknesses. Hopefully that's a decent summary. I think a lot of people who want to play him know why they want to play him already, but if you didn't know already why you did or didn't want to play him, I hope this sort of put that in your mind, right? Yeah, if you do still want to play him, you should finish the rest of this playlist and go to the next video, which is the combos, I believe, right? Yeah, it's the combos. So, yeah, peace. You end this?